Welcome to week 174, Curated Conversation, Validation. Borrowed applause, why your brain pays rent on other people's opinions. Last year, as I reflected on a shared experience, I whispered into a Marco Polo to a close friend, please tell me I'm not losing my mind. Fast forward to last Friday, I'm standing at the podium, following the president of Framingham State University, mic in hand, facing a sea of 100 seasoned leaders. And instead of shrinking, I asked for exactly what I needed, my voice steady and my pulse calm. Same brain, wildly different moments on the validation spectrum. That swing from late night doubt to spotlight confidence isn't just my melodrama. It's the creative entrepreneur's daily commute. While we discussed confidence together in April, one question kept tailgating every conversation. Why does my brain beg strangers on the internet or a room full of business owners for a gold star before it lets me exhale? Dopamine. Our creative flavored brains don't always fire the internal job well done confetti cannons that neurotypicals get for free. This is partly due to the differences in how our brains process dopamine, the neurotransmitter linked to motivation and pleasure. So we hunt outside of ourselves, likes, reshares, approving nods, to coax that reward chemistry into gear. Oh, hey, social media, we're looking at you. This isn't a flaw, it's a natural adaptation to how our brains are built. But chasing validation can feel like paying rent on someone else's opinion. The moment their approval wobbles, our confidence forecloses. This month, we'll unpack validation because understanding the brain science behind our validation cravings is the first brick in building a sturdier, self-powered confidence engine. As creative entrepreneurs, we're wired a bit differently when it comes to reward and motivation. While seeking validation is human, it can become a double-edged sword for creative entrepreneurs. If our sense of self-worth hinges on external approval, we become vulnerable to criticism, rejection, and emotional roller coaster of entrepreneurship. This can fuel patterns like rejection sensitivity dysphoria, where even minor criticisms feel intensely personal and overwhelming. Over time, relying on external approval can erode confidence, deepen self-doubt, and push us towards immature ego defenses such as avoidance, defensiveness, rather than cultivating a resilient, healthy sense of self. Validation isn't just something we seek, it's also something we can give in a healthy way. When we offer genuine validation in conversation, we help others feel seen, heard, and understood. This builds trust, deepens relationships, and creates a supportive environment where everyone can thrive. As entrepreneurs and leaders, practicing validation with our colleagues, clients, and community is a powerful way to foster connection and confidence. Before we rush into tactics, let's pause and build situational awareness, because transformation always starts with noticing. Notice your triggers. Catch the exact moments you reach for a gold star. Was it after pitching an idea, posting on Instagram, or emailing a proposal? Jot it down. Patterns reveal needs. #field study. Reframe your narrative. Remember, your challenges are often rooted in neurobiology, not personal failings. Swap "what's wrong with me" for "my brain's wiring is asking for a dopamine top-up." Compassion beats self-criticism every time. Set internal goals. Shrink the win. Break big ambitions into small, meaningful steps you can celebrate without an audience. Celebrate progress based on your own values, not just external praise. Practice self-validation. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations that recognize both your struggles and your strengths. When your inner critic pipes up, answer back, "Yes, this is hard, and I'm handling it." Over time, this will rewire your brain to appreciate internal rewards. And offer validation to others. Make a habit of acknowledging and giving the kind of acknowledgement you crave. "I see how much you've put into that launch." You'll make someone feel truly valued, and it'll strengthen your own sense of connection and leadership. Remind your brain that worth isn't a scarce resource. Validation is currency our neurospicy brains sometimes overspend, but it's also a muscle we can train and flex inward. When we notice the urge, reframe the story and deliver our own gold stars first. We cut the cord that tethers our confidence to someone else's applause. Next time that dopamine itch strikes, after you hit post, finish a proposal, or step off stage, try this quick 3-breath reset. Name the need. I'm craving a hit of "you're okay right now." Notice the win. I followed through, even with the nerves. That matters. And nudge the growth. What tiny tweak will make it easier next time? Then, before you close your laptop, send a note of genuine validation to a peer. Paradoxically, giving recognition primes our own reward circuitry. Everyone's cup fills a little higher. Here's a way to practice in our Chickbook Creative community this week. First, join the community. Post a solo celebration in the community. One win, no qualifiers. DM a fellow entrepreneur a specific validation. Effort is greater than outcome. Journal a moment you caught and calmed the validation urge. By becoming aware of your own patterns and practicing self-validation, you'll build a healthier, more resilient ego, and you'll have the power to help others feel seen and supported too. Remember, worth isn't pie. Every slice you give away just proves there's more where that came from. By the end of this month, my goal is that we'll be baking our own pies, confetti sprinkled, dopamine rich, and 100% self-served. Are you ready? My questions for you this week are: which recurring situation, client feedback, family comments, social media metrics, most reliably triggers your borrowed applause habit? And why do you think that one hits hardest? And if you had to design a 5-minute ritual that delivers your own gold star without outside approval, what would that look like? Reply and share with me.